Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really prepare a talk like the guy just before. It's more going to be about a discussion. I'm going to present the work I'm doing currently, and I've been doing for the past 2 years. Yeah, let's go. So, who am I? I started Flutter 3 years ago. I've been working on a framework on top of it that accelerates the kickstart of projects. I'm going to come back to it later. I launched my own agency last year. In the first place, it was going to be, it's good, okay. It was going to be a startup studio, but it ended up being an agency, so I didn't like it very much anymore. So I quit several months ago to completely focus on the tech. So, what is this about? Is everyone familiar here with Mason from Felix Angloff? Yes? So just for those who aren't, it's something that allows you to quickly template some files. And so what I did is that I implemented different services of mobile apps into distinct bricks of Mason. And I implemented my own Dart CLI on top of it so that it glues different blocks together. So basically I have one big project, initial project with a design system, with the architecture and everything needed. And then I have currently 32 blocks that can be integrated with that initial template. So currently it supports Stripe, AdMob, RevenueCat, Mixpanel, Branch.io. And something important is that it's domain-driven design. So if you want to change, for example, the analytics to another provider, it would be fairly easy, actually. I have a CLI, so you can the CLI is called Whale. You can just type Whale add block. You type the name of the block. And what it does in the background is here. So every block comes with a screen template. Those are just widgets that allow to interact with the service easily. And it automates also the update of the packages, the assets, the routes, and all the localization required for that service. And then I have a system that allows to effectively handle environment variables. Yeah, you will understand it in the demo right after. I also have a part that automates the native files. So if in the info.plist you need to make some modification, everything is done automatically. So let's start the demo. So currently the framework allows me to start a new project in under 20 minutes from nothing to posted on the stores. And yeah, something important is it's meant to be professional in the sense that we have a clear separation of development, production, and everything required for professional mobile app development. So the demo here is 45 minutes long. I'm not going to show everything, but let's go fast forward. So this is how it starts. It automates also the creation of Firebase projects. So currently it's supported by Firebase. Ideally, I would like to implement also Supabase connections, but it's not the case yet. So yeah, first you need to re-log in with the Firebase, so it will be able to create the projects. I'm going to fast forward. Oops. Okay. This is how it works. First, it asks you for the name of the projects you want to build. Then you can, Then you can connect it to a GitHub account for sure, so that we can later automate via CodeMagic the deployment on the stores. If you have any question, by the way, don't hesitate to interrupt me. I prefer to have a conversation that's just me talking, but yeah. So here, that's the important part. It asks you every block that you want to build and add in your project. And then behind the scenes is going to happen what I said just before. I have also a widget book integration so that you can directly see the different components of every service in a widget book. Every block comes with comes with some parameters. For example, here is an example for the user profile. It asks you if you want to add the nationality, a picture, or an avatar for the users. Here is where it connects to Firebase. It checks all the projects that I have to make sure that there is no duplicate in the naming convention. Then you can select your own naming for sure. Fast forward. So yeah, some additional steps are required for Firebase. As you probably know, we need to first allow Google authentication. Otherwise, you need to re-download the Google service files. So that needs to be made first. Up. Okay. It automates, of course, the update of the icons, the splash screen, automatically. And there are commands in the CLI that allows you to quickly regenerate everything. Wait, it's starting to get long, but pop. So this is all the Firebase setup. Notifications are, of course, included. So it's really fast to just create an APN key and input it in the system. Oops. Wait, I'm going to like so. So the CodeMagic, I don't know if people are using CodeMagic here, but basically the sensitive files, like for example the credentials of Firebase, you won't put it in the GitHub, of course. This is why you need to mention them directly on GitHub. And I've implemented a system where it automatically checks for updates on the files and send it via the CodeMagic API directly when you do some modifications. So we're sure the connection is right. Here is an example of all the environment variables that you can input in the system. As we can see here, there is branch.io also for deep linking. And revenue cut also for subscriptions. Let's fast forward again. And it's almost done, the demo. So yeah, CodeMagic automatically updates, puts your bundle on the store. And I'm gonna actually really fast forward. But in the end, so here I worked for 22 minutes, almost, a bit more. And I have an app. I did it just before coming here, as you can see the date. It was literally an hour ago. And I already have the app on my phone. I could show you, but my phone is there. Okay, so let's continue. What is the vision of this project? Where is it going? Initially, I wanted to build a system. So I've been studying artificial intelligence in university, and I would like to combine both. So the idea would be to create some sort of text-to-mobile app, SaaS, where everything gets automated. Currently, AI is not ready to do it. This was a quick demo. I did a demo. It's not a demo, it's a fake demo. You all recognized Cloud for sure. But here is how it would be, how it would occur. It would simply ask some requests via chat interactions, and it would directly update the mobile app next to it. So, as the title says, this is unreasonable. Currently, AI is not capable of doing this. Maybe with big factories with the LangChain or LangGraph, it would be feasible, and that's the current thing I'm working on right now. But on the short term, what I would like to do, first of all, is make all this system open source. Then provide a course to really understand how the code base works. I hope I could motivate a community to use that, because you're able to build apps that you can sell for between 10K and 20K in a week. So yeah, you can earn a lot of money with it, as a freelancer, I mean. And so I would like to create a platform where we put in relation some freelancers using the tech with some customers that want that have some requests. And the good thing about this is that two freelancers, I mean, you can take one freelancer, then another one, and since the code base is always identical, it's easy to understand everything. And so actually, clients would be hiring freelancers for several days of work on the basis based on what they need. Based on this chat interaction and the modification that the freelancers do on the code base, I could be able to train the model to, in the end, automate those changes. I think that's it. Yeah, thank you very much. For your attention.